Guys, how's it going? It's Mike at Craft Beer Storm, your host. It is Friday, and therefore we will give you craft brew news. We also had some visitors yesterday. Some turkeys were right in front of our brewery. I don't know where they came from, but these turkeys are just hanging out. I'm going to post a picture on the show notes so you could take a look at it. Actually, I'll post a picture of the turkeys. That'll be the logo for the podcast. But it was pretty cool. The turkeys mean abundance, so it's a good thing. I Googled it, so it's a good thing, good sign. But anyway, craft brew news, the drama that is craft beer. And we are going to start with our first story. All this is courtesy of Brewbound at www.brewbound.com. Awesome source. First story, Anheuser-Busch InBev to sell Australian business to Asahi Group Holdings for $11.3 billion with a B. What's going on? Anheuser-Busch InBev. So a week after pulling back from a planned IPO of its Asia-Pacific operations, Anheuser-Busch InBev announced today an $11.3 billion deal to sell its Australian subsidiary Carlton and United Breweries to Asahi Group Holdings. The news also comes a day after the Wall Street Journal reported that A-B InBev was exploring asset sales of business units in Australia, South Korea, Guatemala, and Honduras in an effort to cut its $100 billion debt load incurred through its 2018 MegaBrew merger with SABMiller. So there you go. A lot of debt, man. $100 billion. They're liquidating, I think. For its part, Asahi said the acquisition of Carlton United Breweries creates a third core business pillar to go along with its business units in Japan and Europe. Asahi also pointed to sustainable economic growth in Australia, where the company already sells brands such as Asahi Super Dry, Peroni and Pilsner Urquell. Carlton and United Breweries portfolio brands, including Carlton and Great Northern, is highly profitable with EBITDA margin over 40%. That's awesome. The company added, if you know anything about accounting, margin is the joint. You got to have good margin, and that's good margin. So there you go. Asahi is going to be the next SABMiller, I think. They have a lot of cash, these guys. They're buying everything. Well, good for them. And next story, Lord Hobo cuts 8 jobs, but plans to add hundreds more as it opens new tap rooms. Lord Hobo is booming. Rumors of a large layoff of Massachusetts Lord Hobo Brewing Company began circulating Thursday evening on social media. The reality was much different. Lord Hobo founder Daniel Lanigan told Brewbound that the company cut 8 jobs across sales, marketing, production, and taproom staff this week, which he classified as part of the normal course of business. He says this is not a layoff. It's not because of a financial problem, he said. We are up 13,000 barrels this year over last year. That's a lot of beer. We're having a crazy good year, and I agree with him. The Woburn, Massachusetts-based craft brewery right down the road, Lanigan added that has added 40 jobs over the last 12 months and is currently hiring 6 other positions. So I think they're okay. Lord Hobo's all over the place. They're producing a lot of beer. Daniel, you know what you're doing. I want you on the podcast. I met you before. We're going to have you on. Got to get Uncle Frank to get you on. Last story, Molson Coors acquires London's Hop Stuff Brewery. Molson Coors has acquired financially troubled London craft brewery Hop Stuff. In a blog post, Hop Stuff founder James Yeomans said the company has been facing financial difficulties in the recent months that forced it to enter administration, which is a process similar to bankruptcy in the U.S. on July 12th. So Yeomans wrote, I am pleased to say that we were able to secure an asset sale to Molson Coors Brewing Company as part of a prepackaged administration process, which includes our brewery, brand, and tap rooms, and the transfer of all staff to Molson Coors. Due to our financial position, this is the best possible option for our people and the future of our beers, or we face the whole business going into liquidation. So they got out of it. They sold to Molson Coors. Hop Stuff was founded in 2013 with the support of 72 investors, according to the company's website. The number of investors grew to 1,300 as the company conducted 3 successful crowdfunding rounds. In its third crowdfunding round, the company raised around $1 million in February 2018. Man, that wasn't long ago. It was about a little bit over a year ago, taking its total investments received through crowdfunding to around $1.8 million, according to the Morning Advertiser. I guess what probably happened here is they raised a lot of money, they went big, and it didn't work out. So I guess growing it organically, start small, grow organically, get your beer out there and, grow. Buy more fermenters, buy more equipment as you move along, and just grow. But that's unfortunate. I haven't had any Hop Stuff beer, but we'll see what happens. Molson Coors has it, so probably blast it all over the place. All right, that is our craft brew news for today. Also planning on doing craft beer weekends. If anybody's interested out there, stay tuned. I was just in Portsmouth today talking to one of the inns, and they're super pumped. Can't disclose it until we get everything straightened out, but it should be coming soon. The next couple months, it's going to be a Friday evening food pairing and beer pairing. Give some presentations, have some brewers in, talk about beer. Saturday, pick you up in a bus, take you to different breweries around the area. And Sunday, we will have beer mosas. We'll have some food, breakfast stouts. We'll have some good stuff and wrap it up. So it's a great weekend, but stay tuned for that. And if anybody's interested, send me an email at michael@craftbeerstorm.com. If you're a hotel, inn, or you're just somebody who's really interested in this and you want to do this weekend, which I've talked to a lot of people, and they're like, wow, where can I sign up? I'm like, dude, I'm trying to put it together. So I think it's going to be great. So stay tuned for that. And if you like what we're doing, you like our podcast, please go on to iTunes. Give us a rating, give us a review. That means the world to me, and it gets our podcast up in the rankings. More and more downloads as we go along every month, which is awesome. We're getting quality, stellar guests for you. Tremendous guests. I got, we're talking to Sam's office, Dogfish Head, and he's busy with the merger, so he can't do it now, but we're going to get him on. We're going to get Kim at New Belgium Brewing. Kim, talking to her office. And we want to get more brewers on, more founders. And I'm targeting everybody. So we're going to get them on. All right. So that's what I have for today. I wish you the best weekend. Have fun. Stay cool. And we'll talk to you on Monday. Take care.